If you want to know the taste of a pear, you must change the pear by eating it yourself. If you want to know the theory and methods of revolution, you must take part in revolution. All genuine knowledge originates in direct experience, said Mao Zedong, born on 26 December 1893 in China. Died on 9 September 1976 in Beijing in China, also known as Chairman Mao, was a Chinese communist revolutionary who was the founding father of the People's Republic of China, which he ruled as the chairman of the Chinese Communist Party from the establishment of the PRC in 1949 until his death in 1976. Ideologically Marxist-Leninist, his theories, military strategies, and political policies are collectively known as Maoism. Mao Zedong said, if you want to know the taste of a pear, if you want to know the taste of your wife, if you want to know the taste of your samskriti, if you want to know the taste of yourself, you must change the pear by eating it yourself. You must feel, smell, taste, touch, and see that particular subject. Goes the saying in India, through Ramana Maharshi said, ask who am I, eat it yourself. Ask who am I, Ramana Maharshi said, that makes you to understand what you are. If you have understood what you are, then you have understood the totality. Once you understood the totality, then you do not have to ask another person. You do not have to dissect another person. You do not even have to dissect another person's words. Any words coming doesn't affect you. Yes, the totality is very, very important. If you want to know the taste of a pear, if you want to know your wife, you have to be with the wife. And once you have understood yourself, you have understood her. By being with a person, by being with the earth, you understood the earth, what particular seed can grow in this soil, what trees, what kind of insects can come and you can utilize it. The earth is provided enough for man's needs, but not for his greed. Enough, but to know that enough, you have to be with them. Mao Zedong said, if you wanted to know the taste of a pear, you must change the pear by eating it yourself. Yes, the taste is very important. Feel, smell, taste, touch, and see. People are eating most of the time, they are unconsciously eating. To come out of the unconscious state, that only one method is to know yourself. Knock and the door shall be opened, said the Messiah of Christianity, Jesus Christ. Knock yourself, not at the doors of the church, but your own doors. Then you can understand the real taste. Once you have understood the real taste, then the taste of the whole world is the same. You have become the taste of the ocean. Yes. The taste of the ocean, the salty taste, is the same around the world. But most of the time, people went unconscious. The feel, smell, taste, touch, and see. The unconscious stage. They eat. They're eaten. But they do not know the taste. Like the Japanese kids, any food is given, they put it in the mouth and they chew it. And then they say whether it is salty, it is sweet, what it is made out of, they can tell. And if it doesn't belong here, it doesn't affect the body, then they'll eat. If they think the body is not used to it, then they will say, I'm sorry, I'll try it, yes. But I found here, most of the kids, South Indian kids, the moment they touch North Indian food, North Indian says South Indian food, why that? I'm not able to understand. You have to train your children to taste. Yes. And once they know to taste, it's so beautiful. So when you make the food, that sloka in the house of every Indian house, the recipe, they sing the recipe and they make the food. And when they serve the food, the mummy serves the dosa and the mummy says it's made of rice and dal mixed up. Yes. The recipe is also. So child knows, but now it's all silent knowledge. Nobody wants to listen what it is entered into. You must explain. Once you explain, you are the greatest. Yes. No disease can penetrate you. All diseases are because the explanation part of you not being able to understand direct experience was never there. The child comes back from the school. Yes. Touching the mother's and father's feet. That means surrendering totally onto the floor. Yes. On the foundation. Touching the feet is nothing but to make sure I'm still on the foundation. Yes, I'm back into the Samskriti, and then jumping and sitting on the lap of the parents and hugging them at least for 5 minutes. Even they say to get the cold out of your body, you have to close the left nostril and breathe for 5 minutes only from the right nostril. The cold will go off. Yes, and if you have a headache, close the right nostril for 5 minutes and breathe from your left nostril and your headache will go. Same way, sit in the lap of your father and hold it with the bare hug of your parents. Yes. Like the husband coming back from the office, he kisses the wife's feet. If he doesn't want to touch the feet, kiss the feet. And then hold her for 5 full minutes, a bare hug. You can understand, you have understood. You do not have to do anything. Yes, you get the best food and the best facilities. Whatever amount of money you bring, whatever amount of machinery you bring, will not solve your unhappiness. The only thing which can solve your unhappiness is sitting together closely, the deep, intimate relation. Mao Zedong said, if you want to know the theory and methods of revolution, you must take part in revolution. Revolution is nothing but every day you show one improvement. Like the Kaizen in Japan, they decided every one day, one improvement you should, not two. And Japan became one of the richest countries after the Second World War. The totally working together. Husband and wife trying to work together. Otherwise, you try to break the wife into pieces, husband into pieces, and anything spoken from out of the mouth of the husband, if the wife starts to dissect it up, and anything coming out from the words from the mouth of the wife, if the husband tries to dissect it up, there is war. It's not war. Anything what the wife says is beautiful music. Anything the husband says is beautiful music. You do not have to dissect it up. As long as you are in love, you have tasted it up, then what comes out? Nothing bad can come out of that. You must take part in the revolution. You must take part. You have to take part in the cooking of the house, husband and wife, father and mother, children. Yes. You must take part when you take bath, when you wash your clothes, when you construct the houses. Take part together. When together is growth. All genuine knowledge originates in direct experience, said Mao Zedong. All genuine knowledge origin direct. Your direct experience is very important. You want to know a person, better to stay with him for 5 days minimum, goes the Urdu saying. Yes. Mao Zedong said, if you want to know the taste of a pear, you must change the pear by eating it yourself. If you want to know the theory and methods of revolution, you must take part in revolution. All genuine knowledge originates in direct experience. One joke. I called my school time friend. He said he was working on a special project, aqua-thermal treatment of ceramics, aluminium and steel under a constrained environment. I was impressed. Later I realized that idiot was washing utensils in warm water under the supervision of his wife.